Yeah, we're gonna have to make it very quick.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, if you haven't heard of Prime Energy drinks, it was introduced January of 2022 by YouTube stars Logan Paul and KSI that has become a craze among their legions of young followers. So, I've seen videos of kids climbing over one another at checkouts to get their hands on these drinks when they were released. So, the company is
Mhm.
currently under scrutiny from lawmakers and health experts over its potentially dangerous levels of caffeine. So on Sunday, Senator Charles Schumer called on the FDA to investigate Prime because each 12-ounce can contains 200 milligrams of caffeine, which exceeds Canada's health limit by 20 milligrams, but it's readily available in the US, the UK, Australia, Denmark, New Zealand, South Africa.
Oh, of
So,
course.
yeah, so the problem is young children ingesting that much caffeine can cause heart problems, anxiety, and digestive issues, among other things. So, my question is, should products with harmful side effects be regulated, banned, or do consumers reserve the right to choose for themselves? Free market versus government oversight.
Johnny?
I wish it was so like simple, like black and white, but it's not because it's not because you want the freedom of choice in anything you do, right? We were born into this world. We, have human rights. You want a freedom of choice to choose what you want to eat, but your ignorance being bliss, you don't know that it's poison and you're putting it and then you're dying and you're feeding it to the kids and you don't. So I feel like, honestly, I do prefer the banning and regulating of foods because like I said, there's pros to both. But if we think about it, humans, really Americans, let me just talk about Americans real quick. We're so
Mhm.
consumed into our everyday life and we're not taking the time to read ingredients. We're not going to take the time to read the ingredients and look them up on Google and see if they're actually harmful
I
or
do.
beneficial to
I'm
us.
just gonna say I do.
You're a nerd. No, I'm kidding.
No, I do. I look, but that's because I'm
Yes.
on a
That's good
paleo
though.
diet right now, so I gotta look and make sure.
But we should. I mean, we should have the time to be able to do that. And a lot of people think, well, you guys are Americans are just lazy, and I think that not to excuse lazy behavior, but I think Americans were born into this like world where we don't look at labels, we don't read anything, we just buy it. It's a consumer's country. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think we should regulate. I'm here for it. Just long story short.
All right. Now, Prime is saying that their drink is no different than other drinks on the market, like Red Bull, and they got a point. And they
Yeah,
say
that is kind of true.
the drink comes with a warning label, clear as day, not recommended for children under 18. So, gotta ask, shouldn't parents be the ones controlling what their kids are drinking? We've seen the failure with prohibition in the
Policy
past,
part.
outright
Mhm.
bans. They just don't work. So, you know,
Regulation works, Theo. Regulation and common sense works because alcohol is a
What?
product that causes damage to you over time
sure.
if it's abused, and it's not available in it's not available on the counter. It's
Everywhere.
available in the beer cooler. You have to be of a certain age to check that product out of the store. It should be
True.
with the cigarettes behind the counter. If it can cause harm to you medically, it should be behind a counter. And a child, that's I think that's the crux of it here, is that Logan Paul and KSI are youth driven influencers. So the
Oh, they're
market that they're
marketing
pandering
towards
I mean,
to,
kids.
that's something to be
That
absolutely.
is
concerned about
weird.
is the marketing directly towards youth.
Yeah,
So if the FDA
And
it's
needs to
we don't
malicious.
have to do
step
it to
in and
Prime.
control
Like,
that, I'm
label it
fine with
across
that.
all the energy drinks. If we're going to do it to Prime, do it to all the energy drinks.
Right, that's what
Absolutely.
I'm
I'm not
saying.
going to
Right,
The
single them out. Yeah.
monster.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I don't think a full-on ban makes any sense here either. So, um, but anyway, all right.
I
Is
mean,
this
who
truth,
drinks that much caffeine?
lies, shenanigans?
Why would
Ignorant
anybody
people,
want
Johnny.
that drink?
Ignorant people drink that much caffeine.
It's like,
This
yeah,
is
yeah, that's
this is
disgusting.
shenanigans. This is corporate greed. This is capitalism gone awry, man. This is
No,
what's wrong with capitalism.
Neo
listen,
says it's truth.
they can.
Why, Neo?
I say it's true because I think they should be allowed to sell what they want. I mean, and parents need to control what their children are drinking
What?
anyway.